Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Gauntlet, the live-action Dungeons & Dragons show where our challengers are continuing in their never-ending quest to defeat every single monster in the official Dungeons & Dragons Monster Manual. I'm your Gauntlet Master, Scott, and joining me tonight we've got Josh as Crom the Crusher.
Spending my youth in the fighting pit. What Crom knows best is crushing it.
We've got RJ as Lontiel the Snapping Vine.
Oh, fighting pits lie ahead in my future, friend. I'm going to pay attention to what you do tonight.
We've got Carrie as Lilith the Cold Song.
And I will do the opposite of what Crom does tonight, but I am so excited to be back in the fray.
And we have Emmy as Fess the Shield of Kelemvor.
Normally, undead is really the thing that I'm here to destroy, but today I think I can make some exceptions and just grill into some demons.
Indeed, we already know what's in store for the first room. It's going to be a doozy of a night tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But before we go into things, a few quick announcements. And actually, this will lead in perfectly. Graphics Dave, thank you so very much for the 101 bits. My gosh, that's so very generous of you. So, for anyone who does not know, bits are how the characters here in the Gauntlet get their gold. All bits tipped to the audience go... Words just died on me already. Oh no. I see that sound alerts are still on. Sound alerts, do not get those sound alerts. We will not be hearing it. It does not exist right now. I'll go ahead and turn those off here in a second. But in addition, all bits tipped it to us, in addition to helping off the players, go towards our charity of the month, which, Emmy, would you take it away?
Yes, absolutely. So 5% of... I'm still in Fest voice here. So 5% of all bits tipped to us are going to be going to this month to the Trevor Project. They are the leading national organization providing crisis intervention and suicide prevention to LGBTQ young people under 25. They have an amazing reputation. They're absolutely doing important work, and we wanted to support them this month.
Indeed, indeed. Now, also, before we dive into it, for anyone new here, this is an audience interactive show. If you would like to engage with the players in the Gauntlet here, you can use our Streamloots cards. You can redeem them using channel points, or also go spend some real people money to pick them up. Big announcement, however, we have a couple of changes that have happened. A new patch to our Streamloots has dropped. You can find all of the information over on our Discord in the announcements. But a brief rundown to our current audience who may know the cards. Cure Wounds has changed in title, Mass Healing Word has changed in title, and we have two new cards that are popping up. So you can check out all of the cards over on our Streamloots page to see what's new. You can see an exact list of all of the changes over in our Discord. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and let you all know who is here to cheer you on, players. I see Mitchie UK, Witch King 1 of 9, Zagmeister, our wonderful mod, Compliance Investigator, Graphics Dave, a Nightbot is a robot, but that's totally fine. Spoonkins is also here, Leoric as well, Inquisitor A Meridian, and I think that's, and History Professor Dave, hello. Oh, and Pierce Likes Things. Hello to all of you. I hope that you are having a wonderful evening. Let's go ahead and get to it. Players, are you ready to dive into tonight's episode of The Gauntlet?
Full house, better make them proud.
Mm-hmm.
It has been way too long. Let's do this.
Reputations are at stake.
So with that, players, you find yourselves in the sanctuary. Whoa, and the whole world is falling apart.
Oh no, I thought we were safe here.
Nope, you're not safe. Horrible things are happening. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. There we go. You find yourselves in the sanctuary, having been defeated in the last room by the pack of fiendish foes. A couple of you know what you are in store for. The other two fresh friends having no clue. I will go ahead and give you all some time to prep and strategize before heading off.
Oh! Hey guys! Welcome to the world's worst set of rooms. Oh.
You, Faz?
Yep.
You okay?
Nope, super
Alright.
angry. Just I know it's like I exude this energy of just like angry and wanting to smite things, but like that's part of the thing that I do, for the monsters and for the audience. No. Now I'm actually mad. I'm
Oh.
actually quite mad. It's
Uh-huh.
bad.
Wait, so this whole time you haven't actually been angry?
I mean, I feel like there's like a cliche joke here about that's my secret, but
So you've been fake vengeful?
no, I'm real vengeful. I just, I don't like rage like Crom does. I don't have like the power of anger within me. Anyway,
Witch King throwing a rousing speech to Crom.
What
Oh,
she's
so
saying,
you
Crom,
okay?
is now it's personal, and trust me, after last week's slaughter, it's
it's real.
they hit you from all
Frickin'
angles. There's a pile of bones with a long whip tail that just stabs at you from afar. There's a multi-appendaged abomination of a lizard that does some tricksy things, and then there's this particularly nasty tentacle-faced, green, yellow skinned bugger who just looks at you and he just freezes you in your tracks, and it's
Yeah, and they cast darkness a lot.
yeah.
Witch
That's
King.
my thing.
Witch King throwing a rousing speech to Fess, and oh my gosh, and Witch King throwing a rousing speech to Lonteal, and there was an adrenaline surge here. I want to make sure you guys know who to thank. An adrenaline surge from Michi UK to Fess.
Speaking of darkness, Clydark, we might be of particular need of your expertise here. That room back there was extra tricksy, and you just so happened to offer a rather opportune lantern last week. Could you refresh our memories on the specifications and the particular products that you have for purchase that we might strategize with, please?
Absolutely, and I should let you know a bit before that it looks as though an adrenaline surge has also been thrown down to you, Lilith. So enjoy that. That was from one Zagmeister. Where these names are coming from, I have no idea. But the here in my collection, I have the Lantern of Revealing. This here, it's got enough oil for 5 minutes, and yeah, it's a hooded lantern that whatever is in the range of vision of it, you will see them for what they truly are and this will cut through magical darkness as well. If it's invisible, you can see it. If it's hidden in magical darkness, you can see it.
It might not be a bad purchase, all things considered. And I mean,
What?
honestly, we've run into invisible stuff before. I'll never forget that stupid little fairy dragon that really
You
kicked
won't
our butt,
forget
mostly
it.
because we couldn't frickin' find it.
Yeah.
I
So-
was stuck in a corner because of it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
It just made you like run into a wall infinitely.
Yes, my head hurt very
How-
much after that.
How much would that run us, Clydark? Couple hundred gold?
A bit more than that. It's going to run you back 2,000 gold for that one.
Yeah, okay, it's fine. Okay.
That's all right. I think we've got that floating
We
around.
have 2,000 gold?
Oh, we have a significant
Uh,
amount.
Yes, I think we're good.
I've been gone for quite a while. I
That's
forgot
all right,
my
we'll catch you up.
funds.
All right. What else you got, Clydark?
This lantern, it only has 5 minutes of oil, is that correct?
That is right, and unfortunately, this is a bit dinged up. We actually aren't able to get into the portion that will let you refill it. Leoric, or Lilith, as Clydark is talking, suddenly a potion appears in your hands as Leoric casts Potion Seller on you, and Witch King giving Lonteal an adrenaline surge.
Ah, thank you.
Okay,
So,
I
yeah, so
mean-
this is a bit on a discount because we won't be able to actually refill this lantern without breaking it. So you've got the 5 minutes, and then that's that.
It'll be a significant amount.
How long
Um,
were you in the room last time?
I can also, and this one's actually pretty straightforward. It'll take up a lot of energy, but I can cast daylight on myself.
So you'll just shine bright like a diamond?
Basically, yeah.
You become the sun.
Yeah, sure. Holy light from Celeborn. I'll just like attach it to my armor or my shield or something that I'm probably not gonna lose, and then I can just charge into it, which is probably where I'm gonna be.
Witch King giving Fess an adrenaline surge.
Thank you.
That's cool.
I don't know
Luckily,
much
it doesn't
about
even-
magic, but that sounds much cheaper than the lantern.
I mean, alternatively though, the lantern's gonna be helpful. I still think the lantern's a good purchase, to be honest.
I think so too.
Once
Because
lit.
there's gonna be places the daylight aren't gonna reach.
Once lit, can it be unlit to conserve oil?
Oh yeah, it's other than the ability, it's just your standard lantern. So you can turn it
Yeah,
off.
exactly. So I'm not too fussed about it.
I think it's a certifiable yes from all parties involved.
Certainly
Anything
for
else?
me.
Anything else of interest? Catch your eye here, folks. If I
I mean,
recall,
So
there was
just
a few
to
weapons.
just to remind you all, I believe you picked up that dagger of sudden death.
I did.
Yeah.
What?
Stabby
I did do
stab.
that.
I hope that is doing well for
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Aside from the lantern, I've got that ring of regeneration, one more potion of flying left over from what you've picked up, and then the gloves of thievery as well.
That's right. Okay. So, good to know. Good to know. But they won't be here much longer, so we shouldn't sleep on those, friends. If anything comes to mind.
Let's see. The ring of regeneration. I like the idea of that one.
So do
don't
I.
What does it do?
At the start of you regain 1d6 hit points every 10 minutes, 6 minutes, something like that, which is particularly helpful in here in the sanctuary because you could retain a whole buttload of hit points, or if you're lucky enough to hit that mark in the gauntlet whilst in combat, you'll buff up every 10 minutes, every 100 rounds. But
No,
That's a lot
I
of
already
five.
have I just got the dagger. So if someone else wants the ring.
I mean, I'll take the ring and hold it so that we don't lose it, so that it doesn't escape us. If we're about to enter into a particularly nasty, sticky bit. I'd hate for us to spend too much time in there and then poof, missed a window.
What's the gloves?
If I recall, it helps you out when you're trying to pick locks or get through some doors that are troublesome, but they're not particularly magical or anything. So
I mean,
Yeah.
I like the idea of them. I'm actually quite good at picking locks and doors and things, so it would certainly make my life easier, but it will probably only run into it in the labyrinth.
Yeah, I
But,
feel like that is not as helpful in the situation of killing things.
Yeah,
that
it'll
we
be
have
more
come
helpful
across.
for the days we hit the labyrinth, but
Yeah,
those do happen.
that ring does sound quite intriguing.
ring's cool. Ring is very cool.
That is very cool. How much is that?
The ring of regeneration is going to set you back 12,000 gold.
Ooh, how much
Sure,
are we
sure.
at?
Let me check here. It looks as though you have racked up 11,129 gold.
And is that before buying the lantern or after?
That is before the lantern.
Okay. Honestly, though, I still think we get the lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Still think we
I
get
think
this
the lantern would be a very, very good idea based off of
then-
your descriptions.
Hopefully, before the month ends, we'll be able to save up for that ring. I'm down for that. All right, sold.
Lantern it is.
Very good. Here you go. Hope that it helps.
Um,
So, picking that up, that will take 2,000 gold out of your
Mhm.
coffers.
Who wants to wield it?
That's also a very interesting question. Normally, I would say I know Elios is pretty quick with his hands, but he's not here.
I personally like to keep my hands open for my rapier.
I mean, we all want to keep our hands open for our weapons. That's the
Can
that's
we
the
hook
problem.
It? Can we hook it to like a pack or like
Then it will be behind a person, and they'll just have to be turning around.
circles?
Realistically, what we're gonna want to do is probably set it nearby and set it down.
Yeah.
somebody particularly speedy then might benefit.
I don't think any of us are particularly speedy.
Crom's the fastest. You've seen him dart across the room twice over.
I'm
My
quick on
bet
my
is-
feet, but once I'm in a rage, it's hard for me to spare any time.
Honestly, Lontail, I think you might be best for it.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know why. That's just
Just
how
so
I'm
you all
thinking.
know,
Mhm.
couple of things. One, so the lantern will emit bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light in an additional 30 feet. And yes, invisible creatures and objects are visible as long as they are in the bright light.
Okay.
All right. So we could theoretically put it on a back.
I mean, it'll
Right.
still be kind of
Shadows.
blocked.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll still come.
It takes. I'm guessing mechanically it takes an action to light.
Yes.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm a-okay carrying this around. I like being the utility player on the field. So long as we can, as long as we stay, within that 30-foot radius, it should be, pretty beneficial.
Also,
Yeah, if you go from one side and then I go from the other, we should have the playing field generally covered.
something I should let you know as a potential retcon, which if this changes your want to purchase it, I will allow that. It doesn't actually cut through magical darkness. It just reveals invisible creatures.
Still okay.
I
Still
still
beneficial.
think it's worth purchasing.
Yeah.
I still think it's worth purchasing.
Even if
Thank
we
you
don't use
for-
it tonight.
Yeah. Thank you for confirming that with us, Gauntlet Master. I mean, who knows? Just because we haven't seen one of these things go invisible doesn't mean it won't.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of creatures go invisible.
Plenty
Exactly.
of those alien-looking monks can turn invisible, and that sucks.
That would sucked. That sucked. That was miserable.
Alien-looking monks.
I think we're done with them, though. I don't know, though. I don't know. Maybe not.
They come from everywhere. All right.
Sounds like a fun fight.
It was.
Mhm.
All right.
Speaking of fun fights, I need to step away, friends. I need to just take a moment to myself and think about who and where we will be fighting. I've got some ideas for how we can maybe convince some of those tricksy boys to come aid us in the fight. So I'm going to go meditate and pick my spells.
All right.
All right,
while
picking
you
out
do
new
that,
spells.
I am going to down this drink that has now appeared in my hand.
Okay. As that's happening, Pierce likes things is gifting a pack of cards to Manic Pixie Travel, which also, hello, Manic Pixie
Hey.
Travel, great to see you.
Hello.
Hey, Manic.
Lilith, as you gulp back this potion, your vision suddenly, it's almost as if you can see a fog within the world, and looking out at your hand, it becomes slightly transparent. And then, after a while, more transparent. And then after a while, you become entirely invisible. And then you suddenly
Legend!
find yourself on the ethereal plane. And then you pop back into existence.
How much time do I have on the ethereal plane before I pop back in existence?
Each one of those lasted 6 seconds.
Can I, as I go invisible and move, I want to go behind Crom, and I want to pop back in existence behind Crom.
Okay.
And say,
Oh my god. I whip around and grapple her, not knowing who it is.
"Hey!" Can I try to resist that?
Yep.
What is it?
It's a contested athletics check, isn't it?
Yep.
From the sound of Josh's voice there, I think it's pretty good.
23?
24.
Oh!
All right, so Lilith, as you pop into existence, startling Crom, he rips around and suddenly grasps your neck into a headlock. It has you down like, oh. There you go.
I let her go. Crum hates surprises. Don't do that again.
Good to know.
All
Tried
right,
to see
so
if you were a little lighter on your feet. That's all.
Clearly I am.
so
Now, if you
Lantiel.
don't mind, Crum too has
Yes.
very important preparations to make.
All right. Lantiel, picking out your spells. Anyone else have any prep to do before moving on to this next room?
I will have something I will want to do right before we walk into the room.
All right. For the
But-
sake of expediency, I'm going to say this is all happening. So,
Okay, I want to cast aid on on. Let's see. I'm gonna say myself, Crom, and Lontiel
okay.
today.
Yep.
So
Thank you.
the 5 extra hit points because we're probably gonna be in their face a little bit more.
Sweet.
And that is.
I will also ritual cast water breathing for Lilith and Crom, as is per usual.
Okay.
Thank
Crum,
you.
Crum uses a little bit of his oil flask to oil up his chest, making sure his muscles are nicely defined and glistening.
I'm sure that'll make a real difference to the demons. I'm sure they're gonna look at that and be
Okay.
like, "Man, those guys' muscles are just too shiny to drag to the 9 hells."
You never know.
I am going to cast
These muscles are too holy.
I am going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself. As well. Gain
Okay.
10 temporary hit points.
So, oiling up, water breathing, and picking spells, Armor of Agathis, and aid. With that, are you ready to dive into the first room?
Montiel just springs up. Let's go, y'all!
I'm ready.
Let's do it!
Stepping out from the sanctuary, you find yourselves in the lava caverns. Lantiel and Fess that you are already familiar with. And as you look about, can I get perception checks from everyone?
All right.
Great.
26.
26.
26 as well.
Okay.
6.
6 from Crom and an 8 from Fess.
Yep.
Okay.
I love this game so much.
Crom and Lantiel, looking into the far back corner, you can actually see the Glabrazu and the Bone Devil that seem to be, maybe not in polite conversation, but definitely communing with one another. And with that,
Trauma or
can I get whoever got the high numbers? Can
I
I get?
So I
That's us
probably
too.
don't.
Can I get everyone to? Can I get everyone to roll initiative for the first
Sure.
room?
Yes.
You got it.
Well, let's roll this one. Okay. Okay.
All right, Crom. What do we get?
19.
19 from Crom. Okay. Lantiel. What do we get?
13.
13 from Lantiel. Lilith, how are we looking?
21.
21. Okay. And Fess?
11.
Ooh.
Okay. With that is going to bring us first to Lilith. You are up. Crom, you are on deck. Lilith, what would you like to do?
Alright. My eyes go black as I whisper telepathically to the mind of the bone creature. And I am going to cast Enemies Abound upon it.
Enemies abound upon the Bone Devil. Okay. That is a wisdom saving throw?
Intelligence.
An intelligence saving throw on the Bone Devil. Okay. And due to his magical resistance, he gets to do this at advantage. That will be a 16 on the save.
It fails.
Yes!
Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, this is good.
That's huge.
So, enemies abound. What is going on here?
Alright. I reach into the mind of a creature And on a failed save, it loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe regarding all creatures it can see as enemies until the spell ends.
Okay. All right. So, Fess, as you peer into the mind and force the Bone Devil to now, let me double check on something.
That's
Yeah.
enough.
You can feel the connection that you have made in its mind succeed and know that things are about to go crazy. Lilith, anything else from you?
Yes, and with my bonus action, I am going to yell to Crom. Don't attack the bone creature. He is mine, but get the other one. They're in the corner as I give him some inspiration.
All right, throwing some inspiration to Crom. Anything else from you, Lilith?
That will do it.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to Crom the Crusher. You are up. What would you like to do?
All right, Crom feeling very inspired now, lets out a battle cry and begins to charge forward. I can make it... That's 25 and 40. So
Okay.
my full movement speed to get there. That was without stepping in any lavas.
Yes.
Hot. Don't know if you guys know.
Very hot. Sucks.
Very hot. I'm super knowledgeable about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Good thing I like the heat.
Getting close to the lava and passing through, able to see the both of them. Now, as you come around the corner, you can also see if I can get it. The Nikoloth that was hiding behind the pillar of stone. All right, Crom, anything else from you?
Yes, absolutely. Crom will enter a rage.
All right, Crom taking his rage, coming about. Anything else?
Yep. Pulling 2 javelins off the back. I will hook the first one at the... I'm gonna do this guy. The Nikoloth? Is that what you called it?
Yes, the Nikoloth, the big green guy.
All right. At the Nikoloth, I hurl my javelins. The first one... Ooh, not good. That is a 15 to hit.
15, unfortunately, the javelin goes wide.
Second one being much better at a 22.
22 will hit.
All right. Ooh, and pretty good on the damage as well. That's going to be 9 points of piercing and an additional 9 points of radiant.
9 points of piercing and radiant. Well done, Crom. Good opening. Anything else?
Nope, I will hold my ground.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to the Bone Devil, that now, seeing everyone as an enemy, is going to turn to the Glabrazu and use its multi-attack to make 2 claw attacks and 1 sting attack. That first claw attack is... All right. You see the first claw cut across the Glabrazu's chest, and that is going to be a bit of damage. Ooh, okay. Second claw coming in. Unfortunately, it looks as though that one is going to miss, and then rearing back with the sting, it does connect with the leg of the Glabrazu. That is going to be...
This one hurts. This one hurts a lot.
A chunk of damage, and he is going to have to make a Constitution saving throw, which... Okay. Oh, and then more damage on top of that.
Well played, Lilith.
I'm so happy right now. I love
The
controlling
the Bone Devil unleashing into the Glabrazu, not knowing exactly what was done to it, but it does look as though a few of those hats did hit. That is then going to bring us to Lontiel. You are up. Fess, you are on deck.
All right. I love the way that I see the disgusting creatures across the way are handling themselves, so I'm going to skip my way 25 feet here. Right, that's 25 feet. Yep. I will, with holding the shield in front of me, I will begin to gesture towards the ceiling, looking for any cracks in the stone, looking for a way that the light can come down here. And I'm going to summon a moonbeam. GM, please. Right here.
Summoning a moonbeam right over there. Absolutely.
I will utter the word Celestia, and a bit of glittering, glowing light will begin to shine down and manifest itself. I'm going to go ahead and cast this at, let's do 3rd level as well. Just give it a little bit of
throwing that down at 3rd level. And Lontiel, I'm going to go ahead and give you control of the orb. There you go.
Thank you. Radius, perfect. Yeah, let's go ahead and summon that down right there.
Excellent.
Have a little bit of a reprieve, bit of a buffer. Anything that crosses through there is going to get some ouchies. That's it. That's my turn.
All right, that is it for Lontiel, which is going to bring us to Fess really quick. As we move to Fess, Lilith, can we actually get you to boost your volume just a little bit? Fess.
It is at its max, so
well,
I will just talk
we'll
louder.
have you speak up then. Fess, what would you like to do?
All right. I know I can't really see any of these guys yet, but I know they're there. I've met them before. So, I will... Yeah. Pull my shield around in front of me as I reach out and I touch the symbol of Kelemvor on its face there. That's just ever so smallly carved into the front. I cast daylight upon it.
Nice.
Upon your shield?
Yep.
Okay. So what is the radius on daylight?
So, it is 60 feet.
Oof.
Wait, so it's 60 feet. The spear is bright light and sheds dim light for an additional 60 feet.
Okay.
It got bright.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Oh, okay.
That's exactly the reaction I was hoping for. Yes, so I can make it dark again by covering that symbol, by covering my shield, if I want to. But I'm not going to do that. Yeah, you can cast it on a point or on an object.
All right, Fess. You are set to go. That is the bright light.
So it's on my is this light attached to my person?
It is attached to your person, Fess.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
Great. Let me hide my thoughts here and see. Yeah, let's go.
And just for funsies, Fess.
Just for funsies.
That's the dim light. So as Fess touches the shield of Kelemvor, suddenly the entirety of this cavern erupts in light. Yeah, there's no corner of darkness in this entire room. I'm actually going to pick some different colors for that, because you know what? We're just gonna say, Fess, the whole room is set and ready to go. I am gonna remove these though, because wow, that's a lot.
Okay. I feel good. Yeah. And when I'm there, can I see any of them?
Yeah, when you're standing in the center there, you can see all of them.
Awesome. I'm not sure which one's gonna get in my face first, so that's where I'm gonna call my turn.
That is where you are going to call your turn. Okay. That is then going to bring us first to the Nikoloth. That, seeing all of this, suddenly the plans that had worked in the past no longer going to be of any use to it. It is going to... Yeah, moving over here, looking at the lot of you, it sees you, Lilith, and as part of its multi-attack action, teleports behind you.
Son of a bee!
Is going to attack you with its claws, and that is going to be a 27 to hit, Lilith.
Ow! Yeah.
And that will be 17 points of slashing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Alright, alright. Do I have adrenaline surge?
Lilith, you have 1 adrenaline surge and 1 point of inspiration.
I am using it. Same roll on both. Alright, that is a 10.
A 10. As the claw of the Nikoloth cuts into your back, you can feel the wounds burn even more. That is going to be it for the Nikoloth. And I believe, let me double check on this.
It takes 10 points of cold damage when it does that.
Takes 10 points of cold damage. So as it cuts into your back, the cold erupts off of you, and you can see shards of the ice hitting it, but it doesn't seem to take as much damage as you would have hoped.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Go.
Can I use my reaction?
You can. I do, however, need you to make a Constitution saving throw to see if enemy of bounds stays up.
Oh, yes, of course. And what did you say he rolled?
So that was 16 points of slashing damage. So you have to beat a 10.
Oh, great. An 11 beats that.
Okay, so you successfully hold on to the spell, making sure that the Bone Devil is indeed going to keep fighting off. You can use a reaction if you would like.
Yes, I will use my reaction to, I don't know if this will do anything to him, but cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, Hellish Rebuke coming onto the Nikoloth. Go ahead and roll damage for that for me, please.
That's 10 points of fire damage.
10 points of fire damage. And as before, it looks as though he still does take some damage, not as much as you would have hoped.
Right?
Okay.
Good to know.
And that is it for the Nikoloth, bringing us to the Glabrezu, which, can it see you?
Back.
Getting stabbed in the back.
Can see you. And it does know what you have done.
Me?
Make sure that it's got the range. Does not have the range. It's going to move up to here. Which is going to put it within range.
Guys, I'm just a part of Squishy.
As the multi-armed fiend sees you, and they have their knowledge about controlling other beings, it's going to step forward, and you don't see anything. You don't see its mouth move, but you just hear in the back of your head. Do you speak? What languages do you speak, Lilith?
Common, Dwarfish, and Infernal.
Okay. You don't understand this word, but as soon as you hear it in the back of your head, the world goes a little dizzy as he uses power word stun on you. You are now stunned. However, this does not break your concentration.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Good.
Good.
So you are now stunned, and you can you can make a saving throw at the. Let me double check here. At the end of your turn, and Glabrezu is going to see if that's going to work, and is going to attempt to move away from the Bone Devil, coming up to here. And as it does, the Bone Devil will take an attack of opportunity against the Glabrezu. However, that is not going to hit. It is able to get away. That's going to be it for the Glabrezu's turn. Bringing us to Lilith. You are up. Crom the Crusher, you are on deck. Lilith, As you are stunned, you are not able to take any actions or really do anything. Let's see here.
What is my save that I must take at the end of my turn then?
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
I am not using my dice.
Come on, girl. Come on.
Come
Shake it off.
on.
12.
12. You are still dizzied by the effect. Bringing us to Crom the
Alright.
Crusher. You are up. What would you like to do?
All right. Well, seeing all of these people going after everybody but me, Crom will rush back towards the top of the room to defend his good friend Lilith.
Okay.
That's my full 40 feet of movement to get there.
Okay.
And
And actually, where did you start?
I started here. I don't know if the
Okay. The Glabrezu
Glabrezu.
does have the range. Its long pincery arms reach out. It is going to attempt to make an attack of opportunity against you.
All right.
And that is, yeah, that's not going to do it with a 12 to hit.
Nope. All right, so get away scot-free. And I'm angry at this thing for sneaking up behind Lilith like she tried to do to me just a few minutes ago. So I'm going to make these attacks recklessly.
Okay, making these attacks recklessly.
Nice.
That's a natural 20.
Yes, that's what I wanted.
Ooh.
This is gonna
Okay.
take a hot minute. Okay.
This is
Okay,
gonna be some dice.
Yeah. While Josh is rolling dice, friendly reminder for everybody, we do have merch available for the Adventurers Pack. You can get mugs, stickers, Scott's wearing a shirt. I got my tank top in the mail last week. It was wonderful these hot days in Los Angeles. Please check us out. Art that is on our stream is available for purchase if you want any of your favorite characters on display on your backpack, on your binder, on your D&D notebook. We really appreciate the little bit of support in that realm. We want to show off these wonderful characters as much as we can in the work that we're doing here at the Adventurers Pack. That's my plug.
I love it. When you guys do well, it just opens up time to do adverts.
Yes, exactly. I have no shame.
Okay. That is going to be 55 points of damage total. I did use my bardic inspiration. 12 of that is radiant.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
As
clap.
Crom rushes towards, just comes in and smashes down on the Nightcloth. It was not a fan of that. It's still up, but dang.
You did some work.
Oh, my
Okay.
second attack.
Yeah, your second attack.
Ooh, that was a 17 to 18 on the die for a total, let's see, 18 plus 9 is 27.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. That'll hit.
Come on, buddy.
Ooh, another good damage there. That's going to be, give me 1 second. 7 plus 6 is 13 plus 3 is 16 more magical bludgeoning.
Oh,
16 more bludgeoning coming into the Nightcloth. It yeah, it's still up, but that is a heck of an opening volley from you onto it, Crom. Anything else from you?
Pick on someone your own size, you ugly bastard.
Okay.
That's it.
That is then going to bring us to the Bone Devil, which is going to continue its pursuit of the Glabrezu and is going to rush forward and make its multi-attack. That first attack does not connect. That second attack, however, does. So the claws coming in a second time, and that is going to be, all right, just a little bit more damage. A little bit more damage onto the Glabrezu. And then swinging in with its stinger, is also going to hit. Okay. And pardon me while we get that secondary amount of damage coming in. All right. So the Glabrezu rushing towards the center of the arena. The Bone Devil following up, just getting the stinger into its back this time around. That is that. So, that is then going to bring us to Lontiel. You're up. Fess, you're on deck.
all right. Seeing the action behind me, knowing fair well what happened to what's happening to Lilith, I'm going to turn my attention over that way. I'm going to gesture with my hands, and a flash of blue and white energy is going to send her way as I cast Dispel Magic at 4th level on her to get rid of that damn stun.
Casting Dispel Magic at 4th level.
Mhm.
Let me make sure. Dispel Magic, 3rd level or lower. So at 4th level, this... Okay. So I need you to make that spell casting check.
Yep. Okay. Plus that,
On, girl, you got this.
17.
A 17 fails.
No, damn it.
What
As
did I do?
Lilith-
Hold on. Okay, yeah, it's still, okay. Sorry, yep.
Okay. So, Lilith still oblivious to the world. Lontiel, anything else that you'd like to do?
Yeah, that's not good at all. I'll just look over at Fess and be like, the red one's yours. I gotta help out in the back. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up. Fess, what would you like to do?
Okay. Oh, who to give this to? Who to give this to? Myself or Lontiel? I should have thought about this more ahead of time, but... I think I'm about to do something potentially dumb, so I'm gonna put it on myself. I will... Once again, just hold out my hand with my rapier in it and just hold it to my heart. And I will cast Protection from Evil and Good upon myself.
Okay.
There we go, friend.
So, thematically, what this means, I am protected against aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, and undead. Creatures
Okay.
of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against me, and I
Okay.
cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Ooh, okay. Good to know.
Cool.
Also, really
Um,
quick,
Concentration.
let me make sure that this card did indeed come through. Michi UK distracted the Glabberzoo. That is going to give them a -1 on their next attack roll.
Thanks, Mitchie.
Okay, so Fess, I'm going to go ahead and let you know they all have disadvantage against you.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay. And just so you know, I should have explained this a little bit better, Gauntlet Master. This daylight will dispel magical darkness. Third level or lower.
Yes, I saw that.
Okay, good. Just wanted to double check.
Okay. So, Fess, giving yourself that protection, really quick. Those aren't both concentration by any chance, are they?
They are not, as a matter
Awesome.
of fact. The daylight is just simply upon my shield.
Oh, okay, cool.
So even if
Fess.
I go down, it's just on my shield.
All right, Fess,
So-
would you like to do anything else?
Yes. I'm going to boop.
Okay. Rushing right towards the Glabberzoo.
Yep. That's gonna be my turn.
That is your turn. Okay, so that is going to bring us back around to the Nikoloth. The Nikoloth is... Oh, and I am actually so sorry. Lilith, at the start of your turn, from your last turn, I actually needed to have you... So, Lilith, at the start of your last turn, though you are oblivious to the world, the wound inflicted upon your back begins to seep more blood, and you take 6 points of slashing damage. That is then, with the Nikoloth, it is going to attempt to attack you again with its claw. You being unconscious, this will be at advantage. That is a 29 to hit. That is 12 points of slashing damage. And I need you to make another Constitution saving throw for me.
That is a 19.
A 19 will save on this. So the cut coming into once again to your back. This one not burning as much, but I will also then need a concentration check to keep enemies abound up.
That is a 17.
17, you are good to go. Then, as part of the Nikoloth's multi-attack, it teleports over here.
Damn it. Okay.
That is going to be it for the Nikoloth, bringing us to the Glabrezu, now suddenly finding itself surrounded, not in the best of places.
Hi. Your frustration feeds me, demon.
Yeah, okay, it is going to use its multi-attack against you, Fess. First attack with its pincer is going to be an 18 to hit.
No.
Second attack with its pincer is going to be a 28 to hit.
With disadvantage?
Oh,
got a
with
28?
disadvantage, thank you. Second attack is a natural 1. Third attack with from its little fists is another natural 1. Fourth attack with its little fists is a 16 to hit.
No!
With none of this going its way, it is going to...
Yay! I'm so happy right now. I'm so filled with righteous joy, evil monster below.
It is going to step away from you, Fess. This will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, it will, and I'm gonna take it. Oh, you better believe it. You better heckin' believe it. Okay, I'm going to use a point of, adrenaline.
All right, using a point of adrenaline to re-roll.
Oh, man. 14?
14, unfortunately, does not hit. The Glabrezu is then going to continue backing up, and then using that distance, it is going to take a running leap and jump across the chasm here.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me, you biscuit. Okay.
It is going to, actually, that is all of the distance that it can cover. That is going to be it.
Bone gets a attack of opportunity.
Yes, it will get an attack of opportunity really quick. I am seeing in the chat, and I am also experiencing it over here. Michi UK attempting to play a heal card, but getting a network error. It looks as though Streamloots is actually down.
Ah!
Oh no!
What?
Oh no!
Our help!
Well, that puts a real pickle in this here ointment, don't it?
Yeah,
It's just
Everyone
old school
is
D&D from here on out,
worthless
friends.
We're worthless without the help of the audience.
Oh, Pierce likes things trying to unleash chaos. Yeah, no, none of that is. Oh gosh, darn. Okay, well, that's gonna be that. We'll see what we can get happening here. But with that, the attack of opportunity coming in from the Bone Devil is going to miss the Glabrezu as it leaps across. That is it for the Glabrezu, which is then going to bring us to the top of the round. Lilith, at the start of your turn, the wound continuing to seep. That is an additional 5 points of slashing damage. And at the end of your turn, you get to make that saving throw once again. Oh, I'm seeing a card being played.
Oh, come on, please.
Okay.
I desire chaos.
Maybe
Once-
Streamloots is back up. Streamloots does appear to be back up.
Sweet.
So, Lilith, what was your save?
20.
A 20. You are able to shake off the effects
thank
of
you.
forward
Thank
stun.
God.
You are back and in the fray. That is then going to bring us to... Ladies and gentlemen,
That was one of
Pierce Likes
those.
Things is calling for a Wheel of Chaos, and let me make sure that I've got this. Indeed, it is on Fess. We're gonna get that Wheel of
Yeah!
Chaos a spinning for you, Fess.
I could
Let
have
me see.
pissed off the GM that hard without getting a chaos.
Mimicry.
Oh, hell. no. Are you kidding me?
Hey, Fess.
Good luck.
Yeah.
As you attempt to speak, though your words do come out, they don't come out in your voice. They come out as Crom the Crusher's voice.
Yes.
For
All
the next
right.
2 rounds, I need you to try and mimic Crom's voice as best as you can.
Fess hates this.
In addition to
Nailed
that,
it.
there was also a heal card popping in. Fan favorite, the new skinning of Cure Wounds is coming on to Fess. Fess, you are going to heal 4.
Fess.
Say Fess? I
Oh,
don't
sorry.
need healing.
Lilith. No, it is coming down onto Lilith.
Okay,
and that
okay.
is going to be...
I was gonna say I didn't know you
Oh,
got hit.
I
yet.
didn't speak in Crom's voice. Right.
Lilith, you heal for 11.
Oh, fantastic. That is much needed. Thank you.
And as that is happening, Lontiel, you see a random potion being summoned into your hand as Phoenix Fontaine has played Potion Seller.
Okay. All right.
And
Do
Manic
a bit
Pixie
of a
Travel
thirst.
is... Manic Pixie Travel is throwing a distraction down onto Crom the Crusher. Crom the Crusher, your next attack is going to be at a -1 on the attack roll.
Thank you.
Okay, so that is then going to where the heck were we? That is Crom, you are up. What would you like to do?
Rum will look around at the empty space where an enemy just was and shout, "Why won't anybody fight me?" And then for the third time, Crom will run all the way across the map. But just to remind me, in a running jump, as long as I get a running start, I can jump up to my strength score, correct?
Yes, you can leap up to your strength score.
Then, in fact, Crom will go straight across the lava with a running leap to clear it and end up here.
Okay. All right.
Boom. And I will attempt to hit this ugly bastard with my flail.
All right, attempting to hit the ugly bastard in front of you with the flail.
I'm a little distracted. All of this oil I put all over my chest is just making my pecs look spectacular. So this will
That's
be a
what you're
minus,
looking at right now.
-1 to the roll. Still pretty good. That's a 23 minus 1 is 22 to hit.
A 22 is going to hit the Glabrezu.
Great. That will be pretty damn good. 14 magical bludgeoning and an additional 10 points of radiant.
Okay.
And then I will follow up with a second attack.
All right, second attack coming in.
That's a 19.
A 19. 19 does hit the Glabrezu.
All right. And that's another 14 points magical bludgeoning.
Another 14 points of magical bludgeoning. My gosh, this thing is taking a beating. Okay. Well done, Crom. Leaping across the lava, paying no mind to the danger below, rushing in and beating this fiend. Anything else on your turn?
That'll do it.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to the Bone Devil, which
Oh, goody.
nearest target is going to rush towards you, Fess, and is going to make its multi-attack. This first attack with its claw being made at disadvantage is a 12 to hit.
No. Oh, no. Right. I'm Crom. Crom doesn't hit Fess.
Second attack coming in with its claw is a 22 to hit.
22 hits the shield of Celeborn.
22 hitting the shield of Kellamvor. That is going to be 6 points of slashing damage done to you, Fess, as it rakes across your
Fess
armor.
must make a concentration check. Hold on. Fess must use an adrenaline surge.
Using an adrenaline surge to reroll, Fess.
It's up. Okay.
Okay, and that second, the third attack now, sting of the Bone Devil. That is going to be a 23 to hit.
Oh, hold on really fast. Fess is still doing math from the first one. Okay, yes. A 23 hits the Fess shield of Kellamvor. I hate it, though.
That'll be 15 points of piercing damage.
Okay. I must make another saving throw.
Plus an addition. Hold on. Plus an additional 18 points of poison damage. So all of
one
that is
second.
one source of damage.
It's all one source.
Yes.
32?
minus
33.
33? Okay.
33 total.
Hold on.
Half that. 16.
Hold
I
on.
think, is
No,
the
that's not the math I'm doing right now. Please hold on. Okay. A 17 does save, however.
Okay, staying up on that, and also, in addition to all of that, Fess, I do need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
That's going to be a 14.
14 just saves as you are able
Oh!
to stave off the poison coming in through the stinger. That is going to be it for the Bone Devil, which is going to bring us to Lantil. You are up, Fess, you are on deck. Lantil, what would you like to do?
All right. Well, I think I see an opportunity when I playing out in front of me, so I'm going to, with my right hand, gesture towards the moonbeam, pushing it across the ray, positioning it between the Nikoloth and the Glabrazoo. Here. Oh, come on, get up.
Let me give you a little
We're gonna say, is there...
better control of it. There you go.
Okay. Thank you. And then from the Golgari sigil on my shield, I will jettison a bolt of green energy towards Lilith, and I will cast Healing Word as my bonus action at 2nd level.
Okay.
D4s, where you at? Come here, friends. So that will generate 11 more points of healing to Lilith.
Oh, thank you, my dear friend.
All right. And that will end my turn. At the start of each of the monster's turn, GM will need a Constitution save, please.
Okay. So that is going to then bring us to Fess. What would you like to do?
So the Bone Devil is now my enemy once again.
The Bone Devil is your enemy once again. Has always been your enemy, and as this is happening, Pierce Likes Things is throwing a heal down onto you, Fess. I'm seeing some bits that will need to be reworded on that card.
Fess loves healing.
Fess, you heal for 11 wait, hold on. Nope, that was actually Lilith again. Yep, there we go. Why do I keep seeing Fess when it should be Lilith? Lilith, you are going to heal for another 11.
I have been absent for a few weeks. It is understood.
All right.
Full now.
So, Fess, what would you like to do?
Lilith, if I hit this thing, will it be bad?
No, it's everybody on the field is its enemy. So.
Okay, great. I'm a kill it.
Okay.
Yes, please.
We must bring more enemies closer to it.
Fess brings her rapier around her head and tries to hit the thing. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
A 16 to hit the Bone Devil, unfortunately, is going to miss.
Okay. I will try again.
All right.
No.
Fess, coming into this creature with the 2 attacks. The light from the shield, you're not used to things being this bright. The 2 going a bit awry. Anything else on your turn, Fess?
No.
Okay. So that is going to bring us to the Nikoloth. Which, really quick, Lantil, is it at the start or the end of their turn?
Start of its turn, need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay, so for the Nikoloth, that is going to be a 10.
That will fail, so it's going to take 9 points of radiant damage.
Okay. 9 points of radiant damage coming into the Nikoloth. Yep, it is going to use its large, beefy wings to raise up off of the ground and actually fly up and over the Glabrazoo. And is going to make its way to the backside here of Fess. And is going to use its multi-attack to attack you twice with its claws. This first attack is going to be not very great. is just a 13 to hit.
No.
A 24 to hit on the second one, however.
That will hit the shield of Kalimvor.
That'll be 15 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Okay. 15 points. I made my concentration save.
Okay.
I'm out of adrenaline, yes, Gauntlet Master?
Yes, you are out of adrenaline.
Alright, that's going to be a 12.
A 12 unfortunately fails. You can feel that part of its claw made its way underneath your armor, and the wound that it inflicted begins to fester.
Is this by any chance a disease?
Let me double check. It is not. Okay. So, with that, that is going to be it for the Nikoloth, bringing us to the Glabrezu, which, at the start of its turn, is going to be making that Constitution save. That is a natural 20 on the die.
Half damage will be 11 points of radiant.
11 points of radiant damage. Okay, so it is going to unleash entirely into you, Crom. This first attack with its pincer is that's going to be an 11 to hit.
Nope.
Its second attack, however, is going to be a 26 to hit.
Oh yeah, that will definitely hit.
Okay, so with that, you are going to take 16 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 8 because of your rage, and you are now grappled by the Glabrezu. It is then going to attempt to punch you with its little fists. That is a 26 to hit with the first one.
Yep.
That will be an additional 4 points of bludgeoning, reduced to 2. And a 13 to hit on the last is not going to hit. The Glabrezu is then going to stay where it is, and that's going to bring us back to the top of the round. Lilith, you are up and awake. At the start of your turn, due to the wound, you take an additional 7 points of slashing damage, but it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Alright. I am seeing that the bone creature has started attacking Fess, and Fess is the closest enemy. I am going to drop enemies abound, and I am going to pull out my vial of molasses and pour it slowly on the ground as I cast slow in, well, it's a 40-foot cube in this whole area.
Okay.
So all three of them get affected.
All right, so what save do they have to make here?
They have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, starting things off with the Bone Devil, going from left to right.
Come on.
Doing this at advantage because of their magical resistance. That is a 18 for the Bone Devil.
It saves.
Okay. Then coming in for the Nikoloth. That is a 20 with a natural 20.
Oh, God.
And for the Glabrezu, that is a 16.
He does not save.
Okay, so the Glabrezu is succumbing to your slow effect, is not going to be able to get nearly as much done.
Alright.
Good.
Oh, at least does something. And then I am going to yell at my friend Lantil. Thank you for the heals. I think I got him slowed down. Maybe we can kill him?
Oh,
As I give her some inspiration.
together, friend, together. Thank you.
Yeah, see what we can do. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go by her side while I do this.
Okay. As Lilith then moves up to your ally's side, that is then going to bring us to Crom the Crusher. You are up. What would you like to do?
Alright, and I'm grappled, correct?
Yes, you are currently grappled.
Alright, then I'll look up at this beast that's holding me and I'll say, funny thing, this is exactly where I want to be. And I'll bring my flail around to crack on his head.
All right. In the arms of the massive Glabrezu, you're swinging your flail around to crack on the head. Go ahead and make that attack roll for me, please.
That's a 22 to hit.
22 is definitely going to hit the Glabrezu.
All right, this first attack then being so good. It is maximum damage for
Sweet.
17 magical bludgeoning and 10 radiant.
Oof. Oh. Okay.
Perfect. Love it.
And then I will crack him again.
And cracking him again. All right, go ahead and make that second attack for me.
Not as good, but with a plus 10, that's still an 18
And
to hit.
18 will hit the Glabrezu.
Yes. All right. This next attack, I'm going to re-roll this one with Savage Attacker because it sucked, and it's the same roll. But that's okay. That is still 11 magical bludgeoning.
Still 11
Nice,
points of
Crom.
magical bludgeoning. Well done, Crom. As some pretty strong blows are coming into the Glabrezu. Anything else from you?
Nope. I will just keep enjoying the hug.
All right, that is then going to bring us to the Bone Devil. That is going to stay where it is and attempt to make its attacks against Fess. Now, with straight rolls due to its ally, Fess, that first claw attack is going to be a 26 to hit.
All right.
And that's only going to be 5 points of slashing damage.
The concentration is up.
All right, and that second claw attack, it is blinded by the light with a natural 1, unable to bring that in. However, the stinger coming in, both the claw and the sting going wide of you.
Yes.
That is all the Bone Devil is able to do. Which is then going to bring us to Lonteal. You are up. Fess, you are on deck. Lonteal, what would you like to do?
All right, let's redirect flow a little bit. Seeing how well Crom is taking care of the Glabrezu, I'm going to center the moonbeam directly over this demon in front of me.
Okay.
And with the flick of my wrist, I'm going to send another healing wave of energy towards Fess as I cast Healing Word on her.
Throwing a healing word towards Fess. All right.
So that will be 7 points of healing to Fess.
Ooh, okay.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. Bringing us to Fess. You are up. What would you like to do?
All right. So, am I still talking? Does Fess still have to talk like Crom?
This is your last turn.
Oh, okay. So, I will look at the demons and say, Fess hates being surrounded, and I will Misty Step away.
Ooh. Okay.
Wait.
And I will disappear. Fess disappears in a puff of smoke and reappears right here.
And Fess,
Nice.
as you reappear, suddenly a potion has appeared in your hand as
Oh, I forgot my potion.
as Phoenix Fontaine has played Potion Seller on you. Fess, the potion that appears in your hand, it looks as though there's not actually any liquid in there. It looks as though there's just some clouds.
Fess immediately drinks it.
All right, Fess,
Fess loves clouds.
downing this potion. Very similarly to when you jump from room to room in the Gauntlet, you hear the rush of air go past your ears as you find yourself suddenly 500 feet in the air, flying rapidly towards the ground. You can see a stone, a rocky ground directly below you that is coming at you very quick as you fall, and right before you're going to hit the rocky earth, it opens up and you can see the cavern within, and you land just before the bottom of the floor, and then land on the ground. You're now prone, but you just had quite the trip.
Well, that luckily Fess used no movement to do that or to teleport. So Fess will stand up and dust the ground off, and shake my head, and I shall now Pest now attacks the Glabrazoo.
All right, going to attack the Glabrazoo. You have friendship.
I know. 18.
An 18 does hit the Glabrazoo.
Yeet.
Yeah. Too far away. Can't read.
I heard that one travel from here. That went quite the distance.
11 points of piercing.
11 points of piercing damage. As Crom, you see the Glabrazoo look a little confused as it sees you, but hears your yelling coming from behind it as Fess, you attack it in its back, and your second attack.
15.
A 15 does hit the slowed Glabrazoo.
Nice.
Load, I forgot.
You know, Fess just wants to smite this thing. It's not a natural 20, but Fess just wants to.
Pump it in,
So-
girl.
At what spells do I have? At 3rd level,
No.
will smite the Glabrazoo, but Fess yeeted her T8. Is this a fiend, Gauntlet Master?
This is a fiend, Fess.
Pulling a D8 off of my stat.
As
Okay.
Fess just looks about her set and like, yeah, I've got dice aplenty.
I do. Okay, so this one will be the piercing. Okay. That is 13 points of piercing damage. And
Sweet.
4. Oh. How many extra do I get for fiends? I think it's 2. 1d. Okay, so it's 2, 4, 9, 12 points of radiant.
An additional 12 points of radiant. Fess, as you fall from the sky, stand back up, stabbing the Glabrazoo once in the back. Again, Crom, it looking rather confused. You stab at it a second time. This time, it rears up, and Crom, you see radiant light emanating out from its mouth. And some of its chest begins to glow, and it falls to its knees and is dead.
Oh, we got one.
That's exactly twice as many as we got last time.
Yep.
It's a 100% increase. Well, twice as 0 is 0. Fest is not good at math!
Fess, would you like to do anything else on your turn?
No, I think Fest thinks that's all I can do.
All
Yep.
right, and with that, your voice returns to being your own, bringing us to... the
Oh, do
night-
I need to make a check on that wound on my back?
No, actually, you make no check. It just straight up happens. Thank you for
Okay.
reminding me. As
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
sure.
you take an additional 6 points of slashing damage from the wound on your back.
Make the concentration check. We're good.
Okay, that is then bringing us to the Nightcloth. That at the start of its turn is going to
Yep.
make. It's going to be a failure on that with a 3 on the die.
11 points of radiant damage to that one.
Ooh, 11 points. I gotta move that so I could get access to him. 11 points of radiant damage. That is not being great. Okay, so with that, he is actually going to turning to this light that is coming out from the stone ceiling. The Nightcloth is going to cast Dispel Magic. Lantiel, what level spell is Moonbeam?
It is a 2nd level spell, so as he does so, it immediately fizzles.
Moonbeam vanishes. With that, the Nightcloth is then going to fly back away. And that is where it is going to stay. That is it for its turn. which is then bringing us to top of the round. Lilith, you're up. Crom the Crusher, you are on deck. Lilith, at the start of your turn, you take 8 points of slashing damage from the wound.
God, this dang wound. Good thing y'all, like, healed me up, otherwise I would be dead. Is the Nyctaloth flying, or is he on the ground?
The Nyctaloth is currently on the ground.
Great. So I am going to... Yes. I am going to look over towards him, and I am going to cast Shatter right between him and the bone creature.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
And that is a Constitution saving throw.
All right, so Constitution saving throw coming in from the Nyctaloth. That is going to be a 12 on that one. Actually doing this at advantage, even less. Bone Devil, on the other hand, same on both, is going to be a 13.
Right, they both fail, and it is... Ignore the happenings in the background. It is 13 points of thunder damage.
Okay, 13 points of thunder damage to the both of them. Ooh. And Lilith, you are able to see the Nyctaloth as it flies to the back and lands. There's a sudden eruption of sound, and it falls to the ground, not actually landing. It's dead.
Nice.
Oh, yes!
Ah!
Yes.
You did it, girl.
Yes.
Nice.
Alright. One left. And... I'm trying to see if I can use that as a bonus action. Yes. With the one left, I am going to turn my attention to the bone creature. And I am going to put a hex upon his soul.
Okay, heading towards the Bone Devil and putting a hex upon it. All right, Lilith.
And that's end my turn.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to Crom the Crusher. You are up. What would you like to do?
Seeing this creature fall between him and Fess, he'll just, Crom will look at Fess and say, I don't know what's gotten into you, Fess, but whatever it is, it's clearly working. Maybe you should, try it again sometime.
I
Then,
don't think I'm keeping the voice crop.
Without further ado, Crom will then rush around the lava here, coming into melee range with the Bone Devil.
All right, coming into melee range with the Bone Devil, and as really quick as that is happening, Crom, you rush towards it, and a potion suddenly appears in your hand as Phoenix Fontaine has cast played Potion Cella upon you.
I will drink it.
All right, downing the potion before I can even tell you what it looks like.
Didn't matter anyways. Would drink it regardless.
As you grab the potion, you see a glint of red as it goes down, and you taste pure iron going down your throat as the potion appeared to be just blood. Crom, can I have you make a Constitution saving throw for me really quick?
I hate this one.
Oh no.
If it's the blood of my enemies, it will fuel me. Is it Constitution save?
Yes, Constitution.
Natural 20.
As it goes down, you're like, I got this.
Yes, fuel me.
All right. So, Crom, rushing to the Bone Devil, what would you like to do?
I would like to smack it with my flail.
All right, smacking it with your flail.
That's an 18 on the die for a total of 28.
28 is definitely going to hit the Bone Devil.
All right. And that will be 13 magical bludgeoning and 10 radiant.
13 magical bludgeoning and 10 radiant. My gosh.
Woof.
And I will follow up with another swing.
Following up with another swing.
That's a 23 to hit.
23 is going to continue to hit.
And that's 15 additional magical bludgeoning.
Ooh,
15
dude.
additional magical bludgeoning. Ooh, Crom coming in quite hard. It's taken some beatings, but it is still up and about. Anything else from
that'll
you?
do it. That'll do it.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to the Bone Devil itself, which is going to try and return the favor. This first attack is going to be 24 to hit with its claw.
Ooh, that hits.
Okay, that is going to be 9 points of slashing damage.
All right.
Second attack is only a 14 to hit. And the third attack is a 20 on the stinger.
Ooh, just barely hits.
All right, so from the stinger, you take 10 points of piercing damage. And an additional 17 points of poison damage.
Ooh, that one hurts.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
That's an 18.
An 18 will save. So you, though taking damage from the poison, you are able to stave off its harder effects. That is it for the Bone Devil, which is then going to bring us to Lontiel, you are up. Fess, you're on deck. Lilith, you're in the hole. Grom the Crusher, you're after that.
All right. Well, I think I have a little bit of moment here. I'm going to move my hands in front of my face. A bright blue, shimmering bit of fire will erupt around me as I cast Fire Shield on myself. You see a kind of blue and white flickering flames erupt all over me. It looks like I'm wearing this mantle of cold fire. That's action.
All right, action with the spell coming up onto play.
All right. Let's see. Can I get there? Can't quite get far enough to give Chrome advantage, so yeah, I'm just gonna stay put.
All right, just staying put. That is then going to bring us to Fess, you are up. Lilith, you're on deck. Fess, what would you like to do?
Okay. Do I think that the wound on my side was it caused by like a poison?
Tell you what, give me a In the midst of combat, I'll say give me a history check at disadvantage, unless you want this to be your action, then it'll just be a straight roll.
Either way, it's gonna be bad.
Okay.
Why not? We'll do it with disadvantage. It's just we don't
That's
really
the
have time right
historian.
now. Good God, gravy. Those were both terrible anyway, so I would have failed no matter what. Yeah, this is gonna be very embarrassing. So that's an 8 for a 6.
Okay. Yeah, you have no idea what these things are doing, but taking a look at the wound, you think if you were to take a moment and focus all of your attention on it, you could fix it up.
In that case,
basically,
that's actually...
what that means is you can take an action to attempt to make a medicine check on it to fix it.
If I use my lay on hands, I get like, if I use 5 points of it, I can heal diseases and things. Could I use 5 points of it to kind of like help with this medicine check?
You don't think this is a disease, but lay on hands might help.
Okay. Crap at medicine. So, I will use 5 points of my lay on hands to see what happens.
All right, and really what this is going to be is you receive 5 points of healing, and as that happens, the wound closes up.
Oh, nice.
However, before that had happened, it had been bleeding off on your turn.
Yeah.
So that is going to be, as it fades away, that is a last bit of 6 points of slashing damage from the wound.
All right, let me make the concentration check. Actually, yeah, we're good. Love it.
Okay.
I love being a paladin with my crazy saves. Okay, great. So that was my action. So I have a strength of 10. If I back up to 5, 10. Do I need to get here to jump across the river? Is that 10 running feet, or is it one more?
It is one
square.
more.
More squares. So that's 5, 10, and then 1, 2. Yeah, I could just make it here if I jump, right?
Yes, however, the jumping does take your movement speed, so with the amount of movement that you have left, you would only make it there.
Other
Would
than the
I land in the lava? Or would I just be like mid-air as the 6 seconds is passing me by?
You'd be in the lava.
In the lava? Alright, well, I'll wait here then.
Okay. So, that is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up. Crom, you are on deck. Lilith, what would you like to do?
I am going to rush towards this being that I have hexed and I have cursed. I think that's as far as I can go. Yeah. Alright, and turning towards it, I am going to cast Booming Blade on it as
Okay.
I try
Nice.
to shear off its tail with my rapier.
Yes!
I know that look.
Sorry. Natural 20?
There you go. All right.
All right.
Go ahead and roll that
There
damage.
it goes.
I was quite excited. Alright, so that is. Oh, that's an extra. So. It is. So that is 11 points of piercing and 12 points of thunder.
Okay. Lilith, anything else from you?
I forgot who currently has inspiration. No, it is fine. I forgot who has inspiration, so.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Crom the Crusher. You are up. Crom, what would you like to do?
Crom would like to crush,
Yeet.
and so he does.
Come on, buddy. Finish it.
It's
That's-
his verb.
24 to hit.
24 does hit the Bone Devil.
All right, and then that will be 14 magical bludgeoning and 10 points of radiant.
Okay. 14 and 10 as the flail comes in and cracks it along its side. You can hear some of the bones splintering, but it's still up and about.
Keep rushing.
Now, really quickly, are you doing this recklessly?
No, these are not reckless. These are just normal.
Okay.
Straight
all right.
rolls. That's only a 17 to hit.
17, unfortunately, is not going to hit the Bone Devil. First one making a connection, it then jumps back. Yeah.
DM,
Yes.
I forgot to tell you my necrotic damage on that.
Okay. How much was the necrotic damage on that?
12 points of necrotic.
Additional 12
Yay.
points of necrotic. Nice.
Nice.
More damage coming in. Okay, Crom. So, with that second attack missing, would you like to do anything else?
No, that will do it.
Okay. So, that is then going to bring us to Ghosts in the Tavern. That is then going to bring us to the Bone Devil, which is going to make its multi-attacks, on you, Crom. That first attack, that's going to be a miss. Second attack is a natural 1. And the third attack is a 13 to hit. All three going a little wide. Bone Devil
Nice.
has to stick with where it is. Unfortunately, that is something that I do need to take a check on due to the nature of the tavern. So with that, folks, I'm going to need you to vamp for just a brief moment.
Okay.
Oh.
Ready to vamp. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Gauntlet, the D&D show where we're fighting every monster in the monster manual in order of challenge rating. We're currently in challenge rating 9, destroying some devils and demons.
Doing
Death
much better
is
than last week.
yeah.
You killed 2! Way to
Yes.
Death
go.
is a learning experience here. If we die, we just respawn at the last saving point.
In fact, we welcome death because it's the only way for us to take a long rest or gain experience.
Yes, you can interact with us by grabbing some Streamloots cards. You can do those with channel points. You can do that with good old dollars. You can use those to spin the wheel of chaos and mess with us a little bit. We do have shopping that we need to do, and we do that by using the bits that you cheer with. For us, your competitors in the Gauntlet. And 5% of those bits also go to our charity month, which is very nice and delightful. Still crumbing
Charity
a
of the
little
month
bit.
is the Trevor Project. It's a
That's right.
That's right.
fantastic charity. Look it up. They do amazing things.
If
Oh,
you're
it
enjoying the
does
show,
work.
want to talk about how awesome the show is going, check out our Discord. Links are popping up in the chat periodically. So, or check out just below the main viewing page here all the information how you can interact as a community. We're very welcoming, open gaming community here. We love miniature painting, tabletop games, virtual games, computer games, whether it be and all that stuff. So come join our circle. Well, we'd love to hear what you are gaming on this summer. What are you looking forward to? What news just got announced that you want to share with all your friends, and let us know what you're into. We love it.
All right. Thank you guys so very much for that. And as I pop back, a big old thank you to Pierce Likes Things for the 3,000 bits.
Yes, you're
Pierce
wonderful.
Likes
Thank you.
Things. Thank you so very much. My goodness
Thank you,
gracious.
Pierce.
Gauntlet likes you back. Pierce likes things.
Also, I'm seeing a Lachlan O'Leary who has popped in to say hello.
Hey!
Alrighty.
Hey, Lachlan.
So, with that, we are back into it. The Bone Devil has finished things off. That is bringing us to Lontiel. You're up. Fess, you're on deck. Lontiel, what would you like to do?
Well, from the distance over here, I'm going to drake out the Wand of the War Mage, and I'm going to send one long, nasty vine at the Bone Devil across the way with an attack.
Alrighty.
Alright. That will be pretty darn good. 27 to hit.
27 is going to hit the Bone Devil.
Alright, so that will be 11 points of magical piercing damage, and it is drawn 10 feet closer to me into the lava.
Okay. And remind me, that was how many points of damage?
11.
11 points of damage and pulled into the lava. You can see that as it does, as it is pulled into the lava.
Forgive me, I used the wrong dice. So it will not be 11. It'll be slightly different because I rolled d8s instead of d6s.
Alrighty.
Let's get my counter straight here. It's only 9 points of piercing damage.
Only 9. All right. Well, that's still okay. Okay. So as it is pulled into the lava, you can see that the fire begins to just scorch off of the bone. Doesn't appear to be doing any damage, however.
That was the whip. Piercing damage.
No, the flame of the lava doesn't seem to be doing any
gotcha.
damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yes.
Since it moved, it gets dealt an extra 2d8.
So
thunder
Lilith,
damage.
that is only if it moves willingly. So it did not choose to move. It was moved.
This
of its,
says only if it moves at all.
the bit that I have right here says.
I will take yours.
Yeah. So it is when the creature chooses to make a movement.
Copy that.
So that is then Lontiel. Anything else from you?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. So that is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up. Lilith, you are on deck. Crom, you're in the hole.
All right, Gauntlet Master. So I'm going to take this 5, 10-foot running leap and jump and land right here.
All right.
Kind of scrambling a little bit on the edge there. It's pretty tight.
A little
And then
precarious.
I believe I have, boom.
You have just
Just
enough
enough
to
to
make
get
it. You
right
do indeed Fess.
So I'm gonna smack him with my rapier really hard.
All right. Going in to smack it with the rapier.
Full on smacking mode. Oh, I don't have any adrenaline, do I?
At the moment, you do not.
That's a
Lontiel and
natural
Crom
one,
are the only
Gauntlet
two
Master.
with. That is a what?
Natural 1.
Natural 1. Unfortunately, going awry. Your second attack, however.
Is a natural 20.
Ooh.
Yes,
Seeing
I love it.
the full bit of the gambit there. All right, Fess.
What?
How hurt does this guy look?
He's looking like he could still take a bit.
Okay, well, in that case, we're just gonna straight up smite him at 3rd level, because it's funny.
All right, just gonna straight up smite him at 3rd level, cause it's funny.
Alright, so the piercing damage, because I yeeted my d8, I'm gonna have to just roll this really carefully. Hold on. The piercing damage is... I did it again. Hold on.
This will be out of dice by the end of the night.
The piercing damage is going to be 13 points of piercing.
13 points of piercing damage.
Okay. And it's a fiend, right?
It is a fiend fest.
Okay, great. So that's going to be... Oh, wait, no, not 13. I forgot to double it. It's 20. I apologize, Gauntlet Master. 20 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
So that's...
Great.
$44 points of radiant.
Oh my god!
What?
Holy cow!
44. Okay. All right, Fess. Leaping over the lava, you then turn and rush towards the Bone Devil. The first attack going in, it taking its claw and pushing it to the ground. You are then able to take that, spinning around the arm, and bring your rapier down into the back of its skull, the blade piercing through and out of its mouth as it then erupts in radiant light, and it falls to the ground.
Yes!
With that, the room goes dark. The wind flies past your ears, and you find yourselves back in the sanctuary.
Oh!
Oof.
That was quick.
Okay.
That was quick.
Okay, we did it. You guys?
Wow.
You know, just in cases. And I just put the shield, like, under a blanket.
Just
But for right now,
don't look at it.
yeah.
Gauntlet Master, do I still roll a survival check to recover my javelins?
Yes, if you could please.
Okay, I rolled a natural 20, so do I find an extra one?
No, you do not know, but you definitely get them back.
Great.
And as you are here in this, enjoying the respite in the sanctuary, Lilith, the wound continues to bleed.
I mean, obviously the damage will be rolled, but I would run over to her knowing she has one of these too and try and heal her up as quickly as I could.
That'll be 5 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
I will go over to Lilith, seeing her hurting, rub my hands together, and put 5 points of lay on hands into her as well.
All right, and with that, Lilith, you heal 5 points, and the wound closes.
Thank you, Fess. That
course.
was literally killing me.
Yeah, particularly nasty slice on that Nigoloth.
Yeah, went straight for the back too. Couldn't even see the wound.
Bastard.
So with the fiendish room completed and back in the sanctuary, we're going to go ahead and take our break there, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a 10-minute intermission so that our players can stretch their legs, refill their water, do all the stuff they need to do. Highly recommend that you take a stretch as well. And as always, we're going to be giving away a pack of our Streamloots cards here into the chat. So for tonight's giveaway, let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's just lava.
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to get a
Discussion
pack
rates.
of Streamloots cards during the intermission, type the word lava into the chat starting now. Type it in once. If you type it in more than once, you will be disqualified. Thank you all so very much, and we will see you in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Go sure.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We hope that you enjoyed your break. We certainly enjoyed ours. We are about to be heading back in. Oh, I was just telling the players, congrats again on completing that room. That was a doozy of a room. But now, let's go ahead and tell our robot to give the cards away. So, Mitchie UK, congratulations. You're going to get a pack of Streamloots cards, courtesy of our wonderful mod, Zag. Thank you, Zag, and congrats, Mitchie. All right. And also, as all that is happening, I see a name in the chat that I haven't been able to say hello to for a while. Crandall95, hello.
Hello.
It is so good to see you. How are you? How have you been? Okay, so, yeah, I don't think we've got anything else. Players, are you prepped and ready to dive back in?
Anybody need to sit down for a minute?
Yeah, we could take a nap, maybe.
I wouldn't complain if my shield will stop glowing, but honestly, I think that's probably served its utilitarian purpose. So...
I don't know about the rest of you, but I was stabbed in the back a couple times in that room. I wouldn't mind a little rest.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just realizing that I had a whole break to go get my D8. Anyway.
And yet there it is on the floor.
Oh, fast.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Good job.
Nope.
Fess, how long does your aid last?
8 hours. Don't worry about it, buddy.
Yes.
Yeah. We've never had it be a problem. Okay. I'm gonna go take a nap.
I'll do the same.
I will
One
put
shield.
my shield under the bed. Like, with my, I don't know, with my backpack on it.
All right.
Try to
Montiel's
get some
still
darkness
looking-
in here.
Spick and span. So as the rest continues, the thin wispy blue flames that surround her will eventually fade 10 minutes later. I'll just sit over on the cot and just kind of quietly meditate to myself and think back on what we just did, how I can use the last experience in the next room to our advantage.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sleep.
I am going to very, very lazily play my flute as my head is like hitting the pillow, and it keeps squeaking. It's not the greatest playing ever because I'm a little tired. And anyone who needs it gets an extra 1 point of healing from
Nice.
the squeaky flute.
Okay, so for those of you taking a short rest, go ahead
Healing.
and roll those heals and let our mod know what you got.
How long does Bardic Inspiration last at this level?
10 minutes.
It's 10 minutes. Don't worry.
Okay, so the one I had is gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for future reference, I have 5 to hand out like candy, so you
Yeah.
can use them.
Sure.
All right.
We're just gonna roll some more of those, is what we're gonna do. Okay.
Well, while the players
I-
are regaining hit points, a reminder to everyone that if you would like to, for anyone new here, welcome to the Adventures Pack and welcome to the Gauntlet. We're a bunch of nerdy friends sharing what we love on the internet, and tonight, these challengers are trying to go through and defeat every single monster in the official Dungeons & Dragons Monster Manual. Currently, we are in Challenge Rating 9 at level 9. If you would like to be a part of the audience interaction, you can check out our Streamloots page. And if you haven't already, please consider giving us a follow and come on over and join us in the Discord, because we're going to hang out there for a post-show hangout where you get to chat with the cast and ask any questions, and we'll figure out how things went and maybe see how things could have gone better or worse. All right, Crumb, how's your health doing?
I rolled 3 hit dice and I recovered 36 hit points, so I'm back up to full.
Very nice. And Lontiel, you were good to go, correct?
Yep,
All right.
didn't take a point of damage.
Lilith.
I rolled 2 hit dice and I recovered 17. I am back to my full 68.
Nice. And Fess.
Well, some of us got chewed on. So I rolled 6 of my hit die, regaining 47.
Woo. Okay.
So I'm back to 75.
All right. Well, with that, you've taken your short rest. Is there anything else that you would like to do here in the sanctuary before heading off to the next room?
Nope, I'm good. I'm real intimidated by whatever is going to be in the frickin' room next.
Limber as a jackrabbit, they say back where I'm from.
Okay.
I like a
do
trick
it.
there, Lilith. I might try that out in the next room.
Yeah, go for it. It's fun.
Okay. So with that, heading out of the room, the air goes dark, and suddenly you hear the soft blowing of wind. Not just the air rushing past you as you transport to the next room, but a soft, constant blow and very fresh air. As you find yourselves
The...
Oh
Okay.
dear.
on a cliff above the clouds, and it is very hard to miss the massive armored form of the dark-skinned, red-haired fire giant to your left, and the tall yet muscular form of the cloud giant to the right. Welcome
Alright.
to a brand new map, and welcome to a pair of giants. Starting things off, Lilith, you are up. Crom the Crusher, you are on deck. Lilith, what would you like to do?
Help. I just stare at how big they are, and seeing that one is in metal, not knowing quite what it is.
Before you can do anything,
Yeah,
Lilith, Phoenix Fontaine.
absolutely.
Phoenix Fontaine is
Is here?
calling for a wheel of chaos on you, Lilith. We're gonna get that wheel a spinning, and we're gonna
Yes.
see what you have in store for you, and that is resistance. Lilith, for the next 3 rounds, you are resistant to all damage.
Oh, tank
Amazing.
Lilith.
That's pretty good.
Yes. So I don't know if this is gonna do anything, but I am going to try to burn his armor as I cast heat metal on the giant thing that is very terrifying.
All right,
okay.
the giant thing that is very terrifying. You cast out, and the heat from your arm vanishes, and suddenly you can see that the armor that the giant is wearing begins to glow red hot. He just looks down, just seems to like it.
Ah!
Oh,
I
no.
just scream. I say, "Ah! He likes flames! I don't know what to do!" And I'm gonna bloop. I am gonna hide behind my green friend Crom, and as I duck behind him, I'm just gonna like touch him on the shoulders, and kind of like am creeping out, looking, and I will give him a little bardic inspiration and be like,
Okay.
"You got this."
Crom, what would you like to do?
Brum feels inspired to leave Lilith behind. Defenseless. he,
That's what you get for startling him.
So, I will actually make a running jump. Let me show you my path here. I'm going to go in a straight line to here, jumping the little crevice along the way.
Okay.
So,
Sounds good.
and midair, I will enter a rage, and I'll have the flail ready to crash down as I hit the earth.
Okay. Cool. Are you able to make an attack with that, or?
Oh yeah.
Okay, going ahead and
just
making that attack.
This is just a regular attack, but here goes.
Okay.
I will spend a point of adrenaline.
All right, Crom spending one of his 2 adrenaline surges to re-roll that d20.
Hopefully worth it. That's a 19 to hit. Still not great, but
19. It is very big and doesn't seem to be wearing much armor. Yeah, you're able to crack it along the leg.
easy enough. All right, that's going to be. I'm gonna re-roll this with Savage Attacker. That's going to be 5 plus 10 is 50. 5 plus 9 is 14. Magical bludgeoning and an additional 9 points of radiant.
Okay.
And then I will do it again.
And going ahead and doing it again.
That's a 25 to hit.
25 will hit the cloud giant.
Oh, and minimum damage for a total of 10.
Total of 10 more points of damage from Crom. All right, Crom, good opening volley. Anything else from you?
That's all I can do in a turn.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to the cloud giant, who, seeing you leap behind him, spins around, and you can see he has a massive morning star that he drags across the ground and is going to attempt to smack you in the face with it. Phoenix Fontaine playing Advanced Identify on Mr. Toasty Armor. Mr. Toasty Armor is a fire giant. His armor class is 18. His maximum hit points is 162. He is immune to fire damage and has no damage vulnerabilities. Yep. Mr. Cloud Giant, on the other hand, is going to spin around and try and crack you in the face with his Morning Star. And that is going to be a 22 to hit.
Ooh, that'll hit.
Okay, so with that... Oh, where's my third? That'll be 16 points of piercing damage as some of the spikes cut into your side. And is then going to raise it back up and attempt to crash it down upon your head. That one is only going to be a 15 to hit, however.
I won't do it.
You can see then as the Morningstar crashes down, you leap to the side to avoid it. The Cloud Giant just stares at you, and as he does, he slowly evaporates into a mist.
What? Why will no one stay near me?
As he misty steps
Crom like goes,
back away from you.
Do I smell?
Yes, Crumb. The answer is yes, you do.
It's the oil I lathered myself in, I
oil.
swear.
That is then
Bro.
going to bring us to the Fire Giant. That is going to step forward. It's going to come to about here. Seeing you, Crom, it's going to reach down to the side of the cliff, and you just hear a cracking as it breaks off a chunk of stone and raises it up, and is going to chuck it at your head.
Great.
That is going to be a 24 to hit,
Oh yeah.
and you take... 39 points of bludgeoning damage as it right into your face, shattering. And that's
You
gonna
raged,
be,
right?
God for my resistance.
Okay,
Yes, I
yeah.
did.
Okay.
God.
that is going to be
That
it
still
for the
hurts.
Fire Giant, which is then going to bring us to Longteal, you're up. Fess, you're on deck. Lilith, you're in the hole. Crom, you're a little dizzy, but you're fine.
Okay, well, seeing as there are two titans of enormous size in front of us, I think it is time to add a few of my own to the fray. So, drawing the Wand of the War Mage from my hip, I'm going to gesture across the field, and I'm going to summon not one, but two Allosaurus as I cast Conjure Animals at 5th level.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm going to like to put one near the giant here, and one behind the fire giant there.
All right, so one behind the Fire Giant and one by the Cloud Giant. There you go. Let me go ahead
Right.
and give you control over them. All right, Lontiel, you have control of the two
All right,
Allosauruses.
I'll roll initiative for them. It will be a 17 for the Allosaurus.
All right, a 17 on the initiative for the Allosauruses. That is going to put them... not bad. Not bad, actually.
And that'll be my turn. Actually, sorry, I have movement. I don't like being close to the edge of the cliff here. Let's run 5, 10, 15. Yeah, we'll go 20 feet here. And I'll finish my
Okay.
turn there.
All right, 20 feet there, finishing up your turn. That is going to bring us to Fess, you are up. Lilith, you are on deck. Fess, what would you like to do?
Okay. Let me check my range on this bad boy. Okay, so I get Perfect. Okay. So first, I'm going to come 10, 15, 20. If I'm here, do I get friendship with the dinosaur?
You do get friendship with the dinosaur if you are there.
Okay. But I'm not actually going to use it this time, I don't think, actually.
Okay.
I'm going to just hold up my shield and just bring it down. Just gray energy emanates from it, and it just leeches onto the giants, and I cast Bane.
Ooh. Okay.
Love it.
Charisma saving throws. I feel like I'm only gonna get one of them, but you never know.
All right, starting with the Cloud Giant, that is going to be a 15 on that save.
Ah, damn, that's exactly what it needed. That biscuit.
All right.
Okay.
And the Fire Giant is also a 15.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, well, that was great then.
All right, Fess.
Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
All right, that's going to be it for Fess's turn. Bringing us to Lilith, you are up. Crom, you are on deck. Lilith, what would you like to do?
Seeing that he just likes fire and then threw a rock at my friend. I am so noping out of that. Okay. He may not be the smartest crayon in the box. In which case, I, again, am going to close my eyes and just concentrate towards him as I tap into his brain and try to tap into his greatest nightmare, which I'm guessing is, you know, his puppy dying when he was a kid. And as such, he must make a wisdom saving throw as I cast Phantasmal Killer.
All right, Phantasmal
Ooh.
Killer
Ooh.
on the Fire Giant. And with a 2 on the die for a total of 4.
Yes.
Woo!
He is now entrapped into his greatest nightmare and fear, and he is frightened for the duration.
Okay.
Which giant was this?
The Fire Giant that was
Nice.
enjoying my flames a little too much, and it was
Okay.
interesting.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Lilith, having successfully cast your spell, anything else on your turn?
Yes, and then I am going to step away from the edge of the cliff a little bit. I cannot fly like my cousin can, but I will continue to stay out of the fray. And I am going to yell over at Crom and say, Crom, the big guy is frightened. I think you're okay. Please try to hit the one that disappeared. I don't know. You must smell or something. Either way, here's some inspiration. And take a bath.
Okay.
Lilith giving out the hygiene tips.
With that,
Yes.
Crom the Crusher, you are up.
Perfect.
I'd ask you what you want to do, however. Phoenix Fontaine is calling for a Wheel of Chaos on you, Crom, so we're going to get that a spin in, and we're going to see what is in store. Oh, and just as that is happening, Zeigmeister giving a pack of cards to Crandall. Tough subject. Crom the Crusher, I'm sorry to say, all experience in this room is now counted only as half.
Oh.
Okay.
Prom was never very good in school anyways. It's only fitting.
Crom, your bad math skills are dooming us all.
Alright. Well, with that being said, Crom will raise his flail up in the air and begin to spin it around. And as he does so, he takes a big whiff. No, it's not Crom. Clearly there's something else going on. He'll charge forward and get next to Fess here and make his attacks on advantage.
All right, making your attacks on advantage. Go ahead and make those attacks for me.
That's a 23 to hit. On the
23
first
is
attack.
going to hit the Cloud Giant.
Great. And I will re-roll that with Savage Attacker. Pretty
Okay.
good. That's 15 magical bludgeoning and 10 radiant.
Okay.
And then I will do it again.
Going off to do it again.
21 to hit.
21 does hit.
And that's an additional 13 points of magical bludgeoning.
Additional 13 points of magical bludgeoning. Nicely done there, Crumb. Anything else from you?
That'll do it.
All right. That's then going to bring us back to the Cloud Giant, which, looking about... Yeah, it's definitely got the smarts to do this. Seeing the spellcasters and seeing the summoning, I'm sorry to say, Lantil, you are actually within range of its Morning Star as it raises up and is going to attempt to crash it down upon you.
Sure.
That first attack is going to be a 27 to hit.
Yep.
That's such an obnoxiously high number.
Yeah.
For 29 points of piercing damage.
Okay, hold on. Maths here first. Okay, let me make a Constitution save, please, to maintain my monsters. So 29 halves to be a 14 check.
Yes.
Ooh, definitely got to spend an adrenaline surge to reroll one of those.
All right, you have
Even
one
that
left.
advantage. Okay. Same exact roll. 14. Hold on, let me do math here. 14 is the save. And with an 11 on the die, or sorry, 11 total, the beasties fade away. And a massive blow to my chin.
No.
Zagmeister giving Lilith an adrenaline surge and Fess an adrenaline surge.
Thank you.
That was
Thank you,
its
Zag.
first attack. It is then going to swing at you a second time with a 30 to hit.
My God! Yep. Okay.
30 is not a crit.
Nope. I'm guessing it was pretty high.
Terrifying.
This is a giant, so yeah.
For another 28 points of piercing damage.
Oh God.
Guys, I have a feeling we're gonna be doing this one again.
Oh my God. You see Montiel's shield
very
arm
soon.
just absolutely buckle under the weight of that Morning Star, and her the left side of her is just crumpled and bruised immediately. She took a hit.
And once again, as you are all surrounding, or all around it, it fades into the mist
Oh, for the love of Pete.
and teleports here.
Right?
That is going to be it for the Cloud Giant, which is then going to bring us to the Fire Giant. The Fire Giant... Yeah, let's see here. Ooh.
Just to remind you that it is frightened. and
Oh
at
yes,
the end of its
that is
turn-
exactly why I'm trying to decide what it's going to do now. It is... It does not like the fact that it's frightened of you. Oh, but it's not... No, it is gonna crack off another bit of rock from the ground, and Manic Pixie Travel is feeling lucky on this roll. I'm gonna put a high variance die into play. As it chucks a rock at you, Longteal. It's not a natural 20.
Okay.
Thank God.
But that is a 28 to hit.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, guys, I'm glad
As
we
you
took
take
that nap.
30 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
R.I.P. Montiel.
As Longteal
I'm
goes unconscious.
77 down to 0. 1 minute and
Yeah,
6
guys.
seconds.
I'll see you guys we'll see these giants again in a couple minutes, won't we?
Uh-huh.
Which is then going to bring us to Longteal. Can I get a death?
No, it must
Oh, at the
make
end of its
a
turn, yes.
Wisdom saving throw. Yes.
All right.
Wisdom save.
Fail it. Please fail it.
That's
Luckily, death is a learning experience here at the Gauntlet. It's all fine.
It's going to be
What
an
is it?
11 on the save, so it's going to take some
Great.
damage. Pierce likes
Yes,
things.
I need to gain more D10.
Pierce likes things unleashing the charge of the gauntlet onto Longteal.
Okay. That's good.
Careful, this is unstable.
I like my odds.
And with
24.
a hold on, Lilith. with a 42 on the percent. That will be a
right?
healing charge.
Yes!
Close.
2%.
By
Yeah.
2%. Montiel, you heal for 18 points of health.
Perfect.
Yes!
With the new changes to the cards in the Gauntlet, that is, there are very few cards that can heal you from being unconscious, and that is one of them. Okay, Lilith, you had some damage for me.
Yes, crap,
The 24.
no, but I actually did that math wrong. Did I? 17, yes, 24. 24 points of psychic damage.
Points of psychic damage onto the fire giant. Okay. Bringing us now to Lilith, or to Lantiel. You are currently prone, but for the split moment that you were out of existence, you are back.
Oh my god. Well, two can play at this game, and as I use 15 feet of my movement to stand up from prone, I will mutter a few words in Draconic under my breath. My chest will double in size. My forearms will swell to triple their size as I cast Polymorph on myself, becoming a giant ape.
Ooh, okay. Do I still have a giant ape in here?
Sweet.
It's that moment where the Gauntlet Master looks through assets.
I'm burning through all my high-level spells here, but I just
We're gonna die, so it's fine.
Yeah, I need some beef. I need some beef here.
Chris
Worst case scenario, we
224
die.
is feeling lucky. I'm gonna throw a high variance die into play. Also, hi, Chris 224. I don't think I
Hello,
recognize.
Chris.
Hello. How
Hello.
are you?
What up?
This golden die that I'm putting into play is because of you. Okay, good thing I didn't roll that one. Okay. Does not look like the ape is around. So though you are a giant ape, you're gonna look.
Something bipedal.
Yes.
It is huge for the size category, please.
Yes.
It's odd enough. This is the closest thing that I have.
So,
That's the same.
Yeah.
Totally the same.
That's an ape, right?
Ape.
Pardon me while I give you control of that, Lontiel.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that
in the
really
right.
looks like it could grapple me and swing through the trees. That really looks like it could climb a skyscraper and just bat planes out of the sky. You
Yes,
better believe
exactly.
it. Straight cinematic.
All right. That's all I got for my turn there. As I gain a chunk of temporary HP.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Fess, you are up. Lilith, you are on deck. Crom, you are in the hole. Fess, what would you like to do?
There's a frog now. Let's see here.
It's an ape.
Right. My eyes are just deceiving me there. I don't know what I'm talking about. No, I can't get there, but I can get right there. Right frickin' there.
Getting right freaking there.
And then, as far as spell slots, how am I doing? You know, we're just gonna hold on to those for right now. So I will, instead, I will look at this man who has the gumption to run away from us as fog, and I will say, "You are my enemy, and I will destroy you, no matter how huge." And I will cast Vow of Enmity upon him, giving me advantage on all attacks against him.
Ooh,
And then I'm gonna try and hit him real hard. That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
A 19 does hit the Cloud Giant.
Yay! That's going to be 8 points of damage.
8 points of piercing damage onto the Cloud Giant.
And we're gonna do it again.
And you're gonna do it again.
That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
23 also hits.
And that's going to be minimum damage, 7 points.
For another 7 points of damage. Okay, Fess. As you rush up to the Cloud Giant, anything else on your turn?
No, that about taps me.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up. Crom the Crusher, you are on deck.
Alright. I am going to continue to hold my concentration, but to add to his fear, point my rapier in his direction and cast Eldritch Blast as 2 purpley balls of energy to shoot out the end of it towards his
Alright.
face.
Eldritch Blast coming in at the Fire Giant.
Oh, I have a adrenaline surge, correct?
Lilith, you have 1 adrenaline surge left.
Right. I will use it on one of them. Perfect. So that is a 22 and a 26.
Both hit.
I know how to pick up dice. And that is 14 points of force damage into his face.
14 points of force damage as your Eldritch Blasts fly in. There's catching him both cheeks, one right after the other. Looks like he's just received a slap for saying something indignant to somebody.
Exactly.
All right. Anything else from you,
And
Lilith?
then, yes, and then I am going to go here, and I am going to hide behind my giant ape toad friend. And as I do so, I will touch her, like, I guess on the back of the leg as I'm, like, hiding, and just be like, go get him, Montail! And I am going to give her a point of inspiration.
Thank you.
And Manic Pixie Travel giving Lilith a point of adrenaline.
Oh, fantastic. I'm running through those.
Alrighty.
And that is the end of my turn.
That will then bring us to Crom the Crusher. What would you like to do?
Rush, as usual. Crom will run up to the Cloud Giant, shouting, "Get back here!" And he will go actually one more step, and he will swing the flail.
All right, swinging the flail.
That's a 17 to hit.
A 17 does hit the Cloud Giant.
Yes. All right. Rerolling that with Savage Attacker. For, let's see, that is 13 points of magical bludgeoning and 9 points of radiant.
All right, all right.
And I will hit him again. Ooh, 27 to hit.
Ooh, yes.
We know hits for maximum damage, a total of 17 magical bludgeoning.
Total of 17 points of magical bludgeoning.
Right.
And as that is happening, Chris is wanting to spin the Wheel of Chaos on Crom.
Yes! Crom loves chaos.
Let's see what this wheel has in store for you, Mr. the Crusher. Adrenaline Crash.
Oh, buddy.
Ruh-roh.
Crom the Crusher, you take, for the 1 adrenaline surge that you have, 6 points of direct damage.
Alright. It's alright. Good or bad, Crom loves chaos. Thank you for the spin.
Manic Pixie Travel in the chat again. Chaos, chaos! I've missed your chaos, Manic Pixie Travel. Okay. Crom, that was both of your attacks?
Yes, that will do it.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to the Cloud Giant. Seeing the effect that it has on its friend. Yeah. Before making any attacks, it will once again vanish into the mist.
That I don't get an opportunity to attack to it if it just vanishes. I
You
don't get
do
to...
not. And it
I
reappears
swing my sword
here,
angrily at the mist anyway.
and then is going to use its movement to come down here. He's going to, seeing you hiding behind the toad, Lilith, just raises it up and brings it crashing down. Again, with the high variance die, not bad. Well, not a natural 20, but still,
Bad. Still bad.
Let's talk about relative numbers here.
as a 29 to hit.
No, that doesn't hit. What are you talking about? I'm not a bard or anything. Of course that hits. That hits everybody.
Oh, and actually,
Oh, gosh.
that is 19 points of piercing damage, which I believe your last round was the last round of your invulnerability.
Yes.
Oh
So,
no.
if I can get a concentration check from you, please.
Natural 20?
All right,
Hey,
as
look at that.
Phantasmal
Hey!
Killer stays up and about, it's going to
That's good,
swing
that's
a
good.
second time with, and that is going to be a 31 to hit.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
yep, still not a crit either.
And that is
Yeah.
21 points of piercing damage. And the second attack on the flail. Can I get another concentration check?
20.
20. Yeah, you're fine. Phantasmal killer still up and about. The cloud giant unable to do what he was hoping for. Bring us to the fire giant, who is actually going to be able to sidestep over here and come to you, Crom. And it is going to use its multi-attack to swing down at you with the massive greatsword that this thing is holding.
Look, buddy.
Okay.
Oh, that's just a 13 to hit on the first attack.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
That's the 13 won't hit.
Oh.
Second attack, however, being a 24 to hit.
Okay. Here we
That'll
go.
hit. That'll hit.
As it swings down the second time for 29 points of slashing damage. There is an eruption of the ground as it crashes into the side. But that's all the fire giant is able to do.
Great. Not so bad.
Which is
What
then
does
going
it
to bring us
save?
to...
does
it
it
needs to
save?
make its save. And that, wisdom, that is going to be an 18 on the save.
Thing. It saves.
Okay. Bringing us to Lantil, you are up. Fess, you are on deck. Lilith, you're in the hole. Crom the Crusher, you almost got crushed.
I'm fine.
Well, seeing as we are in the clouds, it is only fitting that I spittle and roar in this cloud giant's face, and I will make a multi-attack as I swing my giant fists around at the cloud giant in front of me.
Okay, swing your fists around at the cloud giant.
So, first attack will be... Ooh, that's good. 28 to hit.
28 does hit.
So that will be 15 points of magical bludgeoning.
Ooh, okay.
And the next attack is... I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration to add to that roll, which is a D8, Lilith.
That's correct.
Okay. 19 to hit.
A 19 does hit.
That will be an additional... Oh, super awesome. 27 points of magical bludgeoning.
What?
Okay.
Yep.
Woo!
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. Ooh, they pack a punch. That's it. That's my turn.
All right, Lantil, that is going to bring us to Fess, you are up. Lilith, you are on deck. Crom, you are in the hole.
Okay. I'm going to... Actually, you know what? Hold on. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say, Crom, I'm so sorry. But my prey's over there. Weep.
All right. Fess, as you step away from the giant, the blade that was on the
Oh,
ground...
that's right! Oh, I didn't even think about
comes
attacks
up.
opportunity. I was just so excited to attack it, I didn't even think. Oh, well, I'll take it.
But with
Why
a
not?
natural 1,
Ooh,
you are able to
lucky bee.
right
Feel
under the
free.
blade, and you make it
Gulliver's
open.
with me! I'm gonna attack it. That was not my smartest moment, but that's okay.
Okay.
I play this game all the time. That's gonna be a 25 to hit.
25 is going to hit the cloud giant.
I'm not the only one who can do stupid high numbers, Cloud Giant. That's gonna be 10 points of piercing.
Okay.
All right. And then that's going to be a 27 to hit.
27 also hits.
You know, let's just throw a smite in there, cause we can.
Why not?
So that's gonna, why not? So that's going to be 12 points of piercing, and then 13 points of radiant, just for the sake of I really need this guy to go down.
And just for the sake of it, you leap forward, jabbing your rapier into its side. There's a burst of light, and it seemed to be a bit more than it could handle. The cloud giant touched the ground.
Yes.
Queen! Yes!
Ah!
Yes!
And as it dies, I will use my bonus act. Oh wait, no, it's not Hunter's Mark. Never mind. It's a never mind. That's right. I didn't do that. Never mind. It's
All
fine.
right. Fess, anything else from you?
No.
Okay. That then brings us to Lilith, you are up. Crom the Crusher, you are on deck.
All right. This may be stupid. Actually, rephrase. This is very stupid.
Means it's a good plan.
Do it. Do it.
But you know what? I am hurt. I don't like this. I look around at everything, and I just go invisible. And I'm gonna scuttle my way. I'm gonna scuttle my way over here,
All right.
but I am invisible.
Lilith becoming invisible. Was that invisibility or something else?
Greater invisibility.
Greater invisibility.
Great.
Okay. That is then going to bring us.
Oh, and then with my bonus action, as I scuttle past Fess, she doesn't see me, but she like feels a pat on her back. She gets a little inspiration.
It's a very
seeping
confident
into
pat
her
on the back.
bones.
At this level, is it still a D8, Lilith?
It's still a D8. That
Okay.
is correct.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Crom the Crusher. You are up. What would you like to do?
I guess it's just you and me now, buddy. I'm gonna move up here, and I'm gonna try to kneecap him with my flail.
All right, kneecapping him with the flail.
That's a 27 to hit.
27 will hit the fire giant.
And that's a horrible damage roll, so Savage Attacker to re-roll it. For a much better roll, that's a 15 points magical bludgeoning and 8 radiant.
15 points of bludgeoning and 8 radiant.
And then I'll do it again.
And doing it a second time.
However, I'm guessing a 15 does not hit.
15
In
does
fact,
not.
I know it does not because of that identify.
Yep, the flail crashes into the side of the armor, bouncing off. Crom, anything else from you?
No, that'll do it.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to the fire giant, who is going to return fire. Its first attack at you is going to be a 25 to hit.
Yep.
Let's see here. Chris giving Lantil an adrenaline surge.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that.
Nice, Chris.
That is 22 points of slashing damage. And then coming
Thank
in
God for
for
rage.
a second attack, that is a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 24 points of slashing damage.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
And that's going to be it from the fire giant. You and he just exchanging blows back and forth, bringing us to Lantil. You are up. Fess, you are on deck. Lilith, you are in the hole.
All right. As I witness Fess's impressive display slaying the cloud giant in front of me, I will turn my attention to the other lumbering beast across the cliff top here, and I will, on all fours, not knowing where Lilith is, come right here to get an advantage.
Okay.
And then you attack her with your tongue. Wait, no,
Um,
right.
Can I get...
Hey, he can.
You know, that's going to be the
Actually
perfect
feel
time,
it.
Manic. While I figure this out, Manic Pixie Travel is calling for a Wheel of Chaos on Fess. We're going to get that wheel a spinning, and we're going to see what is in store for the Shield of Kellenvor. And that is go...
Ooh, I
that-
like that rhyme.
What?
What you got,
What?
Scott? Don't be cryptic.
What?
Short
What happened?
fuse.
Oh no!
I...
Oh, at least it's far away.
Yeah.
And just on me?
On you, Fess. However, let me double check.
Oh, what's the range?
It's pretty big. It's pretty darn big.
With a 20-foot
At least
radius.
it's just on me. I'm fine. I'm like
Uh,
anti.
It is
fireball.
you and the ape. I need you both to make a dexterity saving throw for me as
Sure.
Fess suddenly erupts in a ball of fire.
You are just outside of
Mhm.
my helping.
Ooh, definitely spending my adrenaline surge I just received to re-roll that.
Okay.
There we go. 21 to save.
All right.
17.
And 17. Yeah, you both save on this one, even with the higher difficulty of the gauntlet. So Fess, you take 0 damage. Lantia.
Haha, because I'm immune to fireballs. I stuck behind my shield. Love
Try
it.
it. Well, you created.
27 points of fire damage, halved to 13. Wait. Yeah, 13.
Gotcha. Also,
All right. And as that is happening,
Flaming ape.
Lilith, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as the ape just comes lumbering towards you.
I have an
You do have an adrenaline surge.
awesome. I am gonna reroll that one.
Ooh. Yep. Good. Good to
Critical
know.
fail to be crushed
Oh,
by ape.
much better. 23.
23. Lontiel, can I get you to make as an ape? Can I get a as if it were a dexterity attack, a dexterity based attack?
Sure. Okay.
Don't kill me.
16.
16. Lilith, you are able to leap out of the way. I will let you choose. I'm gonna move you really quick. You get to choose which direction you would like to leap out of the way of. However,
Which were the squares that she was on? Okay, great. Thank you. I want to leap.
okay.
Close call.
That is okay. Lontiel, bounding towards the fire giant. What would you like to do?
Yep. Fist coming in. I'm gonna attempt to gut punch him.
Attempting to gut
Advantage.
punch the fire giant.
Yeah. Oh my balls! Even at advantage, it's not gonna hit with a 12.
A 12 is not going to do it, Lontiel.
Alright.
Your massive fist comes in. The fire giant actually blocks it.
Okay. Second attack. At advantage, a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Okay, so that will be 15 points magical bludgeoning.
15 points of bludgeoning. This time around, with the sword still in the ground, one fist up, it decides to attempt to meet the force of your fist with its face. And you do, and it does stop, but you see a little bit of blood just begin to trickle down its nose as it stares you down.
Okay.
That's pretty metal.
That's it. I'm done.
All right, that is then going to bring us to Fess, you're up. Lilith, you're on deck. Crom, you are in the hole.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go right here. Do I have advantage with my fry friend?
You do have advantage with your Frappy friend.
Yay! That's gonna be a 26 to hit.
A 26 will hit the fire giant.
That's gonna be 9 points of piercing.
9 points of piercing.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be a 28 to hit.
28 will continue to hit.
I'm gonna throw my last smite on it.
Throwing your last
Do
smite
it.
into the fire
The very
giant.
last smite. So that's going to be 13 points of piercing. And 9 points of radiant.
All right. At this point, almost as if stabbing at it with toothpicks, it is a war of attrition here. Just the second one, light erupting from it, but it's still looking perfectly fine.
All right.
Okay. That is then
Yep.
going to bring us to Lilith. You are up. Crom the Crusher, you're on deck.
Just to
Alright.
do it with the
In
sword.
my invisible form, I am going to walk up to him, and knowing he is not the smartest creature in the world, I am going to again reach into his mind as just the sharpest melody just hits in his head. I'll be like, get away from my friends, please. As I cast Dissonant Whispers at him.
Okay. Dissonant Whispers. And that is going to be a 12 on the saving throw.
There we go. Love it.
All right.
Oh, he's about to get so many opportunity attacks.
Maybe.
Sweet baby.
Oh wow, that was almost max damage. So that's 14 points of psychic.
14 points of psychic damage.
And then as he moves away,
Yep, so he's going to use the full movement as best as he can.
I
To get
am
over
going to
here.
cast Booming Blade.
And that will provoke an attack of opportunity from everyone.
Yay!
Oh, actually, Lantil, what is your range on your fists?
It is 10 feet.
Okay, so
I
you will
do
not get an attack of opportunity on this.
The rest of us will, right?
Yes.
Alright.
The 19 for me.
19.
24 for me. No, 25.
18 for me.
All hit.
All right.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Max
It's gonna be 7
damage.
points.
Uh,
It's going to be 7 points of piercing for me, and I'm going to use my Relentless Adventure feature to just go 5, 10, 15.
Mine's
Okay.
gonna be 12 points of piercing, 5 points for the additional thunder, and then since he continues to move,
mm-hmm.
another 10 points of thunder damage.
So that
15,
okay.
15 thunder total for that. Just to,
Okay. And
and
Crom?
12 points of me.
17 points of magical bludgeoning.
As the fire giant attempts to rush away from the lot of you, there's a cacophony of blows and ringing of energy and the eruption of sound as it turns, runs, and face plants into the ground.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
With that,
That was so clutch, Lilith.
Oh.
You
darkness
set it up
takes you,
perfectly for me.
and the wind rushes past your ears, and you find yourselves
Alright.
in the forest canyon.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm still invisible.
Atop the cliff, you just hear a soft echoing.
We didn't hear that sound.
We didn't
Whatever
hear
it was,
it.
we didn't
Oh my
hear
goodness
it.
gracious!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's even more scary.
Your mic hates it.
You hear a scary sound, and that's where we're ending today's episode, ladies and gentlemen.
I really want to
Sorry,
hear
buddy.
the sound.
Watch the
Why?
VOD fest.
Why?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so very much for joining us today on this episode of the Gauntlet. Lilith, that was an amazing end to that giant room.
Wow.
That was
That was so awesome.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So
Um,
good.
Wow.
That helped me out of that one.
I thought we would smush marshmallows for sure.
Not gonna lie, Lilith and my reaction at first was oh shit, we dead.
Well, we're going to see what is waiting for you in the next room next week. So we look forward to seeing you all there. Yeah, exactly, Manic Pixie Travel, a cliffhanger. So,
Ooh.
ladies and gentlemen, if
That's
you've
a good
enjoyed...
one.
If you've
Wow.
enjoyed this show and haven't already, please consider giving us a follow here at the Adventures Pack. It would certainly mean the world to us. I want to take a second to thank all of our viewers for being here. It means the world to us, to old friends and new friends. We love all of you. Big old thank you to our subscribers. It's because of you folks that we're able to continue doing this. If anyone is interested in subscribing to us, you can actually get some cool perks over in our Discord, like the new cliff map, the Sky Cliff that you all fought on today. All of the maps used in the Gauntlet are available to our subscribers. If you're not already a member of our Discord, you don't have to be a subscriber. You can just be a friend of the tavern, and we would love to have you join the community because we're going to be heading on over there now to have a post-show hangout. We're going to talk about what went right, what went wrong, what could possibly be in this next room. And otherwise, let's see. Our next show is on Sunday. we'll be back for cartography. And then, yes, our schedule has just popped up. You can check out our schedule if you'd like to see more of our shows. Thank you all. Have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you next time.
Good night.
Good night, all.
See you at the Bush Show.